whole series, okay? And it takes you through these thoughts that really make you think about life, and you think about living. And the one that I picked is called Undoing Shame. I really like this. As long as there are judgments being made, there will be shame in the world. Shame is the belief that what is false is true. It is the upside-down perception of the world. Shame says, I am bad. This is not true, and it can never be true. Yet you believe it. And you project that belief on all your brothers and sisters. Every time you make a judgment on another human being, you are reinforcing your own shame. Peace will not come to the world until it comes into your own heart. And it cannot come into your heart as long as you see enemies or evil people outside of you. Every evil you perceive in the world points to an unforgiving place in your own heart that is calling out for healing. Stop judging others. Stop the game of blame. See every judgment for what it is. An attack against yourself, an attack against God's Son, a deepening of your own shame. You, my friends, are the only Son of God, just as I was. Apart from your beliefs and your experience, there is no world. Apart from your judgments, there is no hell. Apart from your love, there is no heaven. Yet you pretend to be a victim of that world. You pretend that there is a devil apart from your beliefs, or an evil not connected to your judgments. It is not true. Every evil comes from your judgments, and every devil comes from the projection of your own shame. Do not see the drama happening outside of you, or you will lose the key to the kingdom. Those who see themselves as victims will not be empowered. Those who see themselves as weak will not overcome the obstacles in their lives. The drama of shame and blame is happening only in your mind, and that is where it must be shifted. And that's something to really think about, is you have that control. It's in your mind. You hear your thoughts talking to you. We talk to ourselves. We listen to ourselves. What is in your mind? Believe for a moment, I am lovable. I am acceptable. I am worthy. I am capable of loving my brother regardless of how he acts towards me. And the invisible bonds of projection will fall away. You are the one who holds the key to the kingdom. I invite you to use it. Give the love you have given, and the love you yearn, and it will return to you. Perhaps when you least expect it. The gift of forgiveness you give to yourself extends to all human beings. Gradually, the chain of shame and blame is transformed into bridges of forgiveness. Between every body that seems to separate one mind from another, a bridge is born. Between the thought, I am not worthy of love, and he is unloving to me, a bridge of self-worth is constructed that only the righteous can cross. What are you willing to give others, to give to others? Know that what you're willing to give others, you also give to yourself. If you offer committed love, love that overlooks faults and soars above all judgments, how can any less be returned to you? This is a circular world. What goes out comes back and vice versa. It only appears to be linear. It only appears to exist in time and in space. But in truth, thought and action are simultaneous. There is no out there. Here and there dwell together. And as soon as you have thought, I am not worthy, all experience will come in to confirm that thought, and it will be. This is not a punishment from God or Spirit, whatever you believe, but a testimony to the power of your mind. apparent misfortune that you receive. Do not blame your neighbor or your spouse or your child. Do not even blame yourself. Simply ask to set it free of judgment, as it truly is. See how you call for it, and it faithfully answered your call. See this without beating yourself. See this without beating the stranger who came to your door to deliver the message. Just see it in surrender, in reconciliation with yourself and your experience. God comes to you in many forms. Everything that happens in your life is part of your God experience. If your experience feels painful, ask, what can I learn from this pain? Do not ask the pain to go away. Do not reject the lesson. For every lesson turned away comes to another it does. Ask instead, what would you have me learn, dear Lord? The Father and Mother of creation ask only for what contributes to your awakening. For they have awakened and they wish the same for you. Their love for you is both gentle and it is fierce. One type of love is not enough. The love of both Father and Mother are necessary. Pray to Spirit Father for courage and the Mother for gentleness. With courage, walk through your fears. With gentleness, open your heart. You are blessed to have people in your life that love you. If you don't know this, you simply have more to forgive. Just think that that's important that we feel in our hearts. And it's so easy. I know, because I talked to a friend this week and just a bunch of things went on and I got frustrated. And here I'm thinking, really the right people are in my life to help me. I just have to ask. And those who are in your life that love you, they all love you. You just have to ask. Sometimes we're so afraid of asking because we've been rejected or we felt different, or we're afraid to be in relationships because if we're in a relationship, we might get abandoned again. Well, how are you ever going to know what it's like to really being in a good relationship if you don't trust? Number one, yourself. Number one, yourself. Who is that other person? So I would just ask that we could all bow our heads and say the Lord's Prayer as we bring in that energy and just release anything that we need to release. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.